We've been talking about a well-known person that you admire, and I'd like to discuss with you one or two more general questions related to this. Let's consider, first of all, famous people in your country. Yeah. What kind of people become famous in Saudi Arabia?
I'm thinking maybe who's they working in the media, and or who's they usually are presented in the media, maybe the politicians, maybe the scientists, but I think the more known or more famous for especially the young people are sport stars or maybe movie stars.
Why do sports stars and movie stars become so popular?
Because they touch the feeling of the people, all the people, especially the young ones, because I think all of us, especially the young ones, wanted to be or wanted to have the skills of the sportsmen they have, or maybe to be just famous actors or something like that. So I think they feeling something in they touch something in our feeling.
What's different about people who became famous in the past with people who become famous these days?
Yeah, I think maybe in the past is hard to be famous, and you can only be famous but when you're writing a book or writing something really and critical things, and maybe famous in a specific group of the people, not all. For example, the scientist will be famous on their college or maybe science students or their colleagues of the other scientists, while now everyone can be famous only by through the sport, through the media, through maybe the internet, using maybe maybe by the Facebook or maybe other internet websites. So I think it's easier and to be famous in these days.
Usually a person becomes famous for just a short time these days. Do you think in the past it was more difficult to become famous?
Yeah, it's more difficult to be famous in the past, but I think how many times, I mean, the time that will be continuously as the famous will be longer than today's. For example, today they can be a person famous for just for short times, maybe less than one year, and then everybody will forget that person and created, or maybe they remember the another people. So maybe the good example of that are what would they say, easy come, easy go, can be applied in this situation.
So what kind of people may become famous in the future?
It's possible that the people who do or who create or maybe introduce real things and the great things for our society, not into local society, but I mean the world societies. So I think because today it is easy to be anyone to be famous, either for short time or for long time. So it will not be matter in the futures just by using the internet or using the media to be famous. So I think the people they can change critically to the people life, they will be the famous only.
Do people want to read about somebody interesting, like a movie star or an athlete, or do they want to read about somebody who makes a big change in the world?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, this one, but yeah, I think that usually the people read about they are interesting about either the person who's famous or the author they know. So yeah, I think they will read it only which is enjoyable to them. That's it.
Thank you very much. This is the end of the speaking test.